And hi everybody. Get that music turned down. Uh, I'm your host, Brandon aka Ashworks. Welcome to another episode of Wednesday Night Magic. I have with me Blackjack, Mischievous Red, and Commander Pulsar. Uh,
Hello.
so uh, I'm just gonna jump into it because we're gonna end up talking about the Daenerys finale, I'm sure. So, hi, I'm Brandon. I'm one of the co-founders of Huntsman's Hydra, and today I'm playing Dina, Soul Steeper. Um, one black, one green for Dryad Druid, and whenever you gain life, each opponent loses a life. And then I can pay one and sacrifice another creature to give her an extra boost in power until end of turn, where X is the sacrifice creature's power. So, this is my Witherbloom deck. I fell in love with it with Strixhaven, so I've just been casually working on this on the side.
Cool.
Blackjack.
I love it. She apparently makes tea out of everything.
She does.
Everyone. And everyone.
So I am Blackjack. I am playing my Oops All Dragons deck. My commander, because they used to send commander decks out with these giant cards in the cover of the set. So I'm playing the Dragon. It is a dragon avatar because it's not just a dragon, but it can bring balance to all four elements.
All 5 elements. Yeah.
There's only 4. Swamps don't count as an element.
Dude.
They're water and earth, okay? As long as my Dragon is in the command zone or on the battlefield, other dragon spells I cast cost 1 less. It's got flying, and whenever one or more dragons I control attack, I can draw that many cards, and then I may put a permanent card from my hand onto the battlefield. So free dragons when dragons fight.
All right. I'm just going to call all your planeswalkers swamp benders now.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, that tracks. All right. Red, what are you playing today?
Sure. I figure we're going Pulsar next, but I can go. I am Mischievous Red, and I am playing Faldorn, Dread Wolf Herald. Human Druid, it's 1 red and a green. Whenever you cast a spell from exile or a land enters the battlefield under your control from exile, create 2/2 green wolf creature token. You can also pay 1 and tap Faldorn. To discard a card, exile top card of my library, and I'm going to play it this turn. It's a modified path or exit to exile deck.
All right. All right.
And Commander Pulsar.
Yep. Hi, I'm Commander Pulsar. On Twitch and Twitter. Although I'm not going to be doing a lot of streaming. I'm moving into a new house.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But tonight, I'm playing. My commander is Gishath, Sun's Avatar. Gishath is for 5 red, green, and white. Is a 7/6 legendary creature dinosaur avatar with trample, vigilance, and haste. And whenever Gishath, Sun's Avatar, deals combat damage to a player, I reveal that many cards from the top of my library, and any number of dinosaur creature cards that are revealed can go onto the battlefield, and the rest go onto the bottom of the library in a random order. So there's no complicated strategy here. It's make dinosaurs, get free dinosaurs, hit people with dinosaurs.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Sounds good.
All right. Well then, I believe we've all done our mulligans and things.
Oh, I know, but I was late. Like goofed.
I didn't know if you'd already.
I can live with this hand.
I think I can live with this. This should be
It's a hand.
okay.
We'll be fine.
There are
All right.
cards here. It's all good. I rolled off a 9, so I believe I'm going first. Right, well,
You are.
I'll draw and play a plains.
Also, hi Toby, hi Parker. Welcome on in.
All right. Play a forest, and then pass turn.
All right. So then draw for turn. This is gonna be a game. All right, tell. We're gonna do a forest for turn, and then pass it to Brandon.
All right. Draw for turn. Let's see. Terramorphic Expanse. And I'm just going to go ahead and crack it and go find a swamp. So,
My turn.
Blackjack.
All right.
All right. Well, let's start up the game real fun. I'm gonna play Reliquary Tower as my land per turn, and pass turn.
All right.
Gotta start it off right.
Absolutely.
Coming in
Yeah.
hard.
So, the completely
Clean, good, clean magic right here.
No soul rings on
Whoa.
turn 1. We're doing great.
Oh boy. Okay. Yeah. No. Yeah. No soul rings. All right. All right. Well, I will play a plains and say go. Grr.
Right. I will draw for turn. Wow, this is gonna be. It's a game. Land for turn. You're gonna do a green and 1 to play Underdark Basilisk.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh,
And then I'll pass.
All right. Draw for turn. Untap. Forest. Go ahead, Blackjack.
I'm going to play Rogrin Triome and pass turn.
Making our constant binary choices and voicing our
Mhm.
equally shallow opinions more loudly or quietly.
All right.
Most people can't even decide what
Pretty
color
damn.
to wear or which burger to eat.
Yeah, I love the Triomes from shoot,
Yep.
what was that set? Ikoria?
It looks like a Korea. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, guess what came in?
I was gonna say, did you even open it?
I have not opened it yet. I could open it on camera though. That might be fun.
I was gonna say unboxing stream when?
Yeah, unboxing stream.
There you go.
I mean, I can do it while someone's taking a turn.
Okay.
No, not while Commander's going, because I'm right after Commander.
So command tower for land, and I am going to tap everything down to play a Rhythm of the Wild. 1 red and a green for an enchantment. Creature spells you control can't be countered, and non-token creatures you control have riot, which means they enter the battlefield and they get to choose whether they get haste immediately, if they get haste, or a +1/+1 counter. And after that, I will pass the turn.
You said countered, and my mind thought blocked. I was like, why is that card so OP? And then I realized, oh, it's countered, not blocked. Draw for turn, untap,
Right.
draw for turn. Land for turn. Then we are going to. Tap 3. Bring out Chaos Wand.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Is this about to get fun?
Depends. Define fun. For me, yeah.
I don't know that card.
From
Okay,
Baldur's
look at-
Gate.
Let the name guide you.
People can't even decide what color to wear.
Chaos. Alright. Is that it, Mariah?
Oh, that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Spell table is not giving me a, but That's okay.
Yeah, no, I had to type it in the search for it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Mariah, that your turn?
Uh-oh.
I think she went to go get Edgar.
Probably. That's probably what happened. I just didn't hear. I will be nice and check, since we live together.
You have that ability. I won.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I passed. That's my bad. But I got the cards.
There you
There you
go.
go. That was a very familiar looking envelope.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Alright, so...
Did you get your loading ready run button with it?
I don't know.
Probably
Oh,
not.
okay. Well, basically if you follow loading ready run and you order from Card Kingdom, if you put in the special request section that loading ready run sent me button please, Card Kingdom has a supply of buttons that loading ready run gives them that they
I
send
don't
out
watch
to people
Loading
to
Ready
order.
Ones. That's why I don't. I was confused.
Oh, that's fair. They make really good Magic content. It's worth doing, but yeah.
Alright, I'm
All
gonna tap. Oh, hi, Happy Capster, who just finished up an episode of Nightcap featuring Huntsman
Oh my goodness.
Sidra.
What? What?
We were
Hello.
two places at once.
Yeah, well, only for like 15 minutes, but yeah. Duval. Okay, I tapped 1 black and green, and I'm gonna play Blood Researcher. Has Menace, and whenever it gains life, I get to put a counter on it. So that's it. Blackjack.
That's
All
it.
right, untap,
No big deal.
draw.
No, not a big deal in my life game deck. No,
Dun, dun,
You're all
dun.
right.
I don't have any ways to gain life right now.
I'm gonna play Haven of the Spirit Dragon as my land per turn. And just so everyone knows, I do have basic lands in this deck. Okay.
I've seen the deck list.
You're just really lucky today. Which is
Right. All right.
fine.
So
Usually you get mana starved.
yes, planes +2, and play Radiant Destiny.
Mhm.
As it comes into play, I have to choose a creature type. I am choosing dragons.
Wow.
Wow. All right.
No idea.
And when creatures of my chosen type enter play, they get +1/+1. And as long as I have City's Blessing, which I currently do not, they also have Vigilance.
Mhm.
Mark off.
Oh,
That
the
was-
unboxing.
Yeah. There we go.
Oof.
And then I also
How much is he
got
up to nowadays?
80?
69.
69.
Oh. Not
And
bad.
I
Nice.
also got a Rabo. For my cat deck. I'm
Cat
gonna do
deck.
it, y'all.
I can't wait.
That Imminence ability is real nice. Blackjack, as I'm sure you know.
Yes, Eminence was completely broken mechanic.
Which is why they will
So
never
good.
get reprinted and will forever be $70 cards.
No, they'll go up.
Fair.
Yeah, as you start getting like more and more like sets that fit, that should have Eminence abilities, yeah, no.
Mhm.
Okay.
Well, there'll probably be an ability that's much like Eminence, only like tweaked, fixed, nerfed a little.
Like it only works when it's in the command zone, not when it's on the battlefield.
Right. Right.
Anyways,
Something.
Blackjack played Radiant Destiny.
Yes,
Mhm.
and then I will pass turn.
Okay. And I will untap. And I will draw a card.
Oh, two of us press spacebar at the same time. I'm sorry.
Oh,
That's fine.
I'm producing. You don't need to worry about it.
Sometimes
Unless
you
you-
forget.
I don't. I just try to wait until I'm not talking so people don't hear my spacebar. Because I've got the Yeti.
Don't mind us. We love each other, I swear.
As we just had finished talking, gushing over each other on Nightcap.
Well, this is a little bit irritating.
I will say that was adorable to listen to.
Oh, dang it. Okay. I am gonna leave myself wide open and pass the turn. Unfortunate. But it is what it is.
All right.
There are 7 lands in this deck.
Oh, you cut it down.
Well, from 42, yes.
Yeah.
But I wanted to put, other spells in there. So
My turn?
Yeah.
it is. Please do.
Okay, untap. Draw for turn. Land for turn. Okay, let's see.
Yes, exactly. Happy Cap. No spells, only land.
Actually, there is a deck,
Oh.
a theoretical deck, that involved all lands and like 3 spells.
Yep. Cole, thank you for the
I have-
reminder. We have not
I have
told
them.
that story.
Green and a 1.
I have them.
Bring out Faldorn, Wolf
Uh,
Herald.
Oh no.
Well, uh-oh.
We got a Wolf Herald. Her commander has entered the fray.
Dun, dun, dun.
That is clearly not a mountain. Thank you, spell table.
I'm in danger.
All right.
Still not a mountain.
You may spell it.
I mean, you can just hover over
It's
her
at the
name.
top. Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say it's at the top.
I wasn't sure which he was hovering over, to be fair, so I wanted to make sure.
All right.
That explains the Chaos Wand.
Yep. It's
The
Blackjack.
modified exit to exile.
Blackjack, I'll put it this way. It's Prosper, but red and green instead of red and black.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oof. Well,
You haven't seen some of the enchantments yet, Blackjack. This
it's a
is more fun.
shame. It's a shame I'm running this deck.
So what you got for us, Mariah?
Oh, I'm done. I said I'd pass.
Okay.
Passenger.
Sorry, I need to be louder, I guess.
So the Pokemon story.
Yeah, you tell that while I figure out what I'm doing.
The brief Pokemon story is I ordered some sleeves from Amazon that were, basically 100 sleeves. They're pretty. They have like a holographic design on them. In theory, I have no idea because they didn't actually arrive. Because what I got instead were 100 Pokemon cards.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, instead of the sleeves, I got, and they're all foil.
Wow.
They're all very pretty.
Very nice.
Yeah, I have no idea if they're actually valuable or not. I have a very difficult time evaluating Pokemon cards. But, maybe maybe next. And it's entirely possible next week that Boltund is going to be my commander. Who knows?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure, why not?
What was also fun was the during our 15 minutes before the stream last night was listening to Pulsar try to pronounce some of the Pokemon.
Yeah, I missed that generation. I did not play Pokemon. I played with really great 70s things like lawn darts and, other dangerous toys and going out, build a tree fort in the woods kind of thing when I was a kid. So, yeah, we didn't have cool stuff. But
I am going to pass the Blackjack. I played Moldering Karak. It's a crocodile with trample and lifelink.
Oh no.
and moldering.
But
But it's got life gain. So that
Alright,
makes
so
it a
we
problem.
untap. Draw per turn. So the problem with dragons is they're really expensive to play.
That's why you
Yeah,
need some,
I'm feeling that.
You need some of the Baldur Gate cards. There's a
I
bunch of
do.
There's a bunch of
There's
two
a
or
bunch
three.
of Dragonborn.
Yeah.
Yeah, to offset to how expensive some of the big boys are.
Yeah.
You said you don't forget Brandon, and then you forgot.
The things I
Aw.
got, the things I cut lands for was ramp spells to get more lands. So, yeah. All right.
I will have to pass turn.
All right.
Leaving me wide
Conveniently.
open.
Conveniently, all of my stuff is already untapped.
Huh, I wonder how that happened.
Oh, for the love of. All right.
Toby, thank you for following. Even though you've been here.
Oh, there's a new feature on Twitch that I haven't seen. It's give Huntsman's Hydra feedback. And you let me know what they love about your channel. I haven't seen that before.
I don't actually know where that data is at after you fill that out. I think it's probably in stream dashboard somewhere, but anyways.
Oh no, their article does not like loading.
Just realized can't hear Red that clearly. It's probably because Red woke up from a nap and is like half talking.
Meh. That better.
Alright.
I need to not. Do I need to do other things?
Better right now.
All right. Well,
No, I was sitting far away. That's my bad.
Might also help if I turned you up from the last time we played and you were screaming into your microphone.
all right. So, what I'm going to do for my turn
Uh-huh.
is discard down to 7 cards and pass.
Oh!
Wow.
Oh, and that card too? I would have kept... you must have gas if you're getting rid of Glorious Sunrise.
Okay, untap.
There's nothing I want to get rid of.
Draw for turn.
Also, I didn't do the spiel when Maria and them came in. Hi, we're Huntsman's Hydra. We typically play tabletop RPGs like Blades in the Dark and Swords of the Serpentine and Dungeons and Dragons. But also, we like to kick back and play some Magic the Gathering on Wednesdays. So, hang out. Hope you
I'm
enjoy
gonna
the
pay
stream.
4.
Okay.
Tap
Oh, no.
Chaos Wand.
Uh-huh.
Oh, here we go.
Blackjack, what you got?
It's
Okay.
exile until I hit a non-creature.
Sorcery.
Yeah, instant or sorcery.
Cool. Hey,
So
look, there's a
land
bunch of
doesn't
lands.
count either.
And now they're all gonna be at the bottom.
Yeah, oh my god.
Ooh.
Nope,
Oh.
creature,
Oh.
creature. There we go, sorcery, Farseek.
Ramp. Told you. Fucking told you.
Farseek?
Yeah, Farseek. Search your library for a plains, island, swamp, or mountain. Put it in the battlefield tapped, then shuffle your
Or
library.
mountain. I will play that.
Okay.
Does
it go to exile?
No, it's
No, but-
discarded. But I do
Yeah.
play it from exile, which means I get
Okay.
a wolf.
And then the others go in the bottom of my library.
I will search.
Goodbye, lands. was nice
and then I
knowing
will
you.
search for a forest.
Nope. Can't
Probably
search
where
for
mine are.
forest.
Oh, mountain. Sorry, I
Mountain.
went the other way. Mountain
Everything
Yeah.
but a forest.
tapped.
Because
Oh.
Farseek is a green card.
But he can't look
The-
for green cards.
Well, yes, because it's Farseek. It's a green card. It's clearly in forest. So if it were looking for a forest, it would be, oh, there's one. It's right here. You have to
Well, maybe it's looking
Farseek
for a
to find
different
everything else.
forest.
Well, then it'd be
Yeah.
near seek.
You should see an optometrist if you have near seek problems.
I'll pass my turn.
All right. Tappity tap.
And I'm shuffling off screen.
Oh no. Um. I am just gonna tap. I'm gonna do this.
Who is seeking my attention? Oh,
It's I,
That's-
your conscience.
yeah, we haven't talked for a while. How are you doing?
Angry. Like dragons.
What do I want to do? Ramp.
So, yeah,
Obviously, more ramp.
Oh,
You
well.
are playing green.
Tap 3 for Pristine Talisman. It's a mana rock, and I gain life.
Nice.
Oh. So if I'm that okay, but she's not in play, so
No.
Could you imagine if that ability was an imminence ability? Yikes.
yeah.
I would just never play my commander.
I know, there's
Just
not a
leave him-
reason to.
Yeah, it's leaving the command zone.
I was thinking the
I-
same thing
I-
about Edgar, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I rarely play Dragon until like endgame.
Let's see. I
Oh,
am.
Gishath needs to come out, but I only need
Let's-
5 more lands to get Gishath out, so
Okay. I'm gonna go to combat.
Mm-hmm.
And. Commander, I'm gonna swing at you for 3. Trample lifelink.
Okay.
So I will gain. Well, I'll wait. Because you have mana.
I do have mana. However, it's I'll take 3 damage and you'll gain
Oh,
3,
yeah.
and then I'll lose another one.
Yep.
Or no, I won't.
No.
No, but it's how many
Nope.
points?
So just take 3 damage.
You
I
get
gain
1.
3.
Yeah,
And I get a
one.
+1/+1 counter on Blood Researcher. Which I will use this nice bloody d6. And then I will say go.
all right.
Draw. That is actually kind of helpful. I mean, not this turn, but.
You know what would
But
have been
in-
helpful? Those lands.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Don't have to be rude
alright.
about it, Red. Jeez.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
Alright,
I wonder
sassy
why.
today.
Wait, why doesn't he have those lands? Whose fault is that?
I'm sorry, I'm
That
sassy
chaos
today.
wand. That chaos
Yeah,
wand.
it-
That's whose fault it is.
It's the wands, not the wielder. The wand
Not at
chooses
all.
the wielder.
Sure, I suppose. All right, let's get a dragon on the field. Ramos,
Oh.
dragon engine.
Nice.
Well, all right.
Um,
If you had to
yeah.
do one.
For those that are playing along at home, Ramos is a legendary artifact creature with flying. Whenever I cast a spell, I can put a +1/+1 counter on Ramos for each of the spell's colors, and I can remove 5 +1/+1 counters, and I get to add double Wooburg
10
to my
mana.
mana pool.
Holy
yes,
shit.
in mana. Yup. And I can activate only once per turn. So, and then I will pass turn to commander.
For, all those times when you have 10 +1/+1 counters on Rama.
Well, this is a
yeah.
5-color deck.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's, sure. I'll draw and play Rogue's Passage. And then I will play Circuitous Route. And then I will say go while I hunt down these two land cards.
Sorry, I'm fine. Untap.
Search and wyvern.
Draw for turn. I will. Um. We are going to pay 4 to once again tap Chaos Wand. Brandon.
All right, in response,
Okay.
I'm gonna tap 1 in black to play. Whoop, to knock all my forest off the table. To play Baleful Mastery, exiling your commander. And blackjack, you get to draw a card.
We're drawing a card. Not
Okay.
that that's helpful, but drawing a card.
Chaos Wand
nevertheless.
still does trigger.
Yes, it does. I just wanted to be
Not
rude.
give me a wolf, which is fine.
Yep. Land would have been nice. Instant, right? That counts.
Yep.
All right.
Or sorcery, yeah.
4 mana, Mortality Spear. Oh wait, you don't have to pay.
You'd have to pay the mana cost, yeah.
That's right. All right, destroy target non-land permanent.
Oh, bother.
Okay. I want to see what everyone's got. You know
Yep.
what? I really hate the stuff you have on your board, Brandon, but I know that's not the right call. Despite me wanting it to be. Actually, I want to get rid of Blood Researcher.
All that important blood research.
Rude.
Is that become exiled or graveyard?
Destroyed. So
Oh, okay. Graveyard. Okay. That actually. I'm then gonna swing at you for 2, Brandon.
all right. I would have
Uh,
gained 1 from Pristine. Forgot about that. So I was at 44 when you hit me.
Okay. And that is my turn.
Okay.
What would you have gained 1 from?
When I tapped Pristine Talisman on your turn,
Got it. Okay.
and
All right. So, if anybody wants to bless my cards now that I've finished shuffling them, feel free.
all right. See you, Toby. Good luck at work.
Take care, man. Have a great one.
All right. What do I want to do? Well, I would have really liked that land that is now on the bottom of my library.
Yep.
But at least you have something to look forward to.
In 90-ish turns, yes. Um, you know what? We will do this. I'm going to tap. Actually, I need to think about my sequencing on this. Yeah, we'll do it this way. I'm going to play my commander with a green and a black. I am then going to pay 2 and a green. So I gain a life, everyone loses a life.
Awesome.
All right.
And I'm doing that to play Nature's Embrace on one of my forest. It now can tap for 2 mana of any one color.
All right.
And then I am really wishing I had Blood Researcher right now.
I'm sure. Why I couldn't let you have it?
Well, I can't swing at you because you've got freaking Death Touch over there, so I'll swing at Commander for 3 again.
Oh, it's irritating. All right. No, it's fine.
And I gain 3, and because I gained life, everyone loses
Everybody
1.
loses. Yep.
Woo.
Yeah.
So it begins. Pass the turn to Blackjack.
Not a fan of being ahead on this race to the bottom. But oh well.
I'm sorry, someone decided to play a dragon last turn and scare me.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's okay.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, I've been trying to attack Brandon, so.
I've been trying to attack
I have-
you, but you have Death Touch.
I have every intention of scaring you soon enough. Don't worry about it.
All that land he's just amassing.
I'm playing catch up, man.
I actually am too. I officially missed a land drop with that one.
All right.
I think I was like 4.
I'm
so-
going to play Zagath Triome. Comes into play tapped.
Mhm. Well.
That's not going to work. Well. We're going to go to combat. I'm going to swing at you, Red, for 5
I.
in the air.
Oh, thank you for clarifying that. You knew exactly what I was thinking.
the-
I'm glad you said that. All right, I take it.
Awesome. All right, and then I will pass turn.
All right. Yeah, it's those 3 common words. Those 3 awesome words in Magic. That has flying.
I thought you were gonna say in the air.
Yeah. Or that has reach. Yeah, that's always good. All right. So untap, draw. Oh, tempting. Okay.
I'm not that far behind you, Commander, in that race to the bottom.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear. Well, yes, thanks to 5 in the air. Which somebody's gonna. Well, that has to happen. Somebody's gonna take care of that soon.
Oh, the most sure.
Okay. Well, we'll have to try to anyway. All right. To try and I think I know what I want to do here, and try and do. Okay. I am going to tap. One, two, three. To play Ronus's Monument. Ronus's Monument is a legendary artifact. Green creature spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. And whenever you cast a creature spell, target creature you control gets +2/+2 against trample until end of turn. And then I am going to tap 2 and a green to pay for Knight of the Stampede, which is normally 3 and a green, but it's green. So dinosaur spells. It's a 2/4 human knight, and dinosaur spells I cast cost 2 less. And
Oof.
since it's a creature spell, that until end of turn it gets +2/+2 and trample, which isn't going to be great. It's summoning sickness, so that's whatever. And then I'm going to pass the turn.
Okay. I
But
will.
doesn't Rhythm of the Wilds affect it?
Oh, good point. Yes, it does. And since I'm not giving it haste, well,
I was
I'm
about
not
to say,
giving
you
it haste.
could.
I could give it haste and punch somebody, but I'm not. I'm going to give it a +1/+1 counter.
Okay.
Make it a 3. I'll make it a 3/5.
I will.
Don't worry,
untap
we
then.
all miss triggers a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I about did. Thank you for reminding me.
No problem.
Okay. Draw for turn. We're gonna do 2 red, or no, a red and then 2 for. Is it Humister?
Is it?
Is it? Is it?
2 very dangerous words together: goblin and wizard.
Yep.
And then I will. Oh, everyone's got shit on the board now.
Yep.
Yep.
Look, I've been trying for a while, so yeah, this is I'm just happy to have it. Where it can be seen, I guess.
I will swing at you, Blackjack, with the wolf for 2/2.
Take 2.
And then I will pass the turn.
All right. Untap things. Hey, land. Temple of Malady. When it enters the battlefield, scry 1.
Excuse me.
Cherry scream smile. Suppose it's very nice.
I'll leave that on top.
Oh, dang it.
What'd you do?
It's fine.
Okay. All right. We are just gonna do this. I'm gonna tap this for 2 green. And 2 and a green. 3 and a green, and I'm gonna gain a life.
We all lose life.
Yep. So everybody lose a life, I gain a life, and I will play the Accomplished Alchemist. It was either a mana rock or a big mana rock. And then I will.
That flavor text is a mood.
Tincture of Merc Root and Lizard Feet. Simple. One that doesn't taste like Merc Root and Lizard Feet. I'm working on it. Love that. Alright.
If it tasted good, how would you know it's medicine?
True.
Because you felt better after taking it.
Yeah, well.
Alright.
I feel better after taking alcohol, and that's not good for me at all.
Technically,
fair.
that is medicine at one point in history.
At one point in
Well.
history.
Yes. Yeah, you got ghost in your blood. You should do cocaine about it.
Let's see. I am going to swing at. Yeah, I'm gonna swing at blackjack for 3.
In response, I will take it.
Okay. I gain 3. You all lose 1. So blackjack, you lose 4.
Woo! Look at that. See, Commander, we're tied for right this second.
Yep. Well, for briefly, and then I had to take the 1, so. Yep.
That's
We gotta
right,
do
that's
something
right.
about Brandon.
We're
We
about
really
to do
do.
something about Brendan. We're about to do something about Brendan.
Okay.
Okay. That's fine. I will.
I would not be angry at a board wipe right now.
I will. I don't even
I wouldn't
have a
be- I
lot
wouldn't
on
be-
the board. I passed the turn.
I wouldn't be happy about it, but I wouldn't be angry.
I'd be okay with a board wipe if I had a board wipe readily available.
Yeah.
Turn has been passed, blackjack.
Yes, I untapped and drew for turn, and I will play yet another Triumph.
Dang. All
All
right.
right. Triumph. Oh yeah, I had almost all of them. I'm missing, I think, one.
Well, I mean, good things to collect. I mean, that stuff's useful.
Yeah, they replaced a couple of older cards.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Well, it's Commander. They don't replace. That means you can play both.
True.
Like the
1, 2, 3.
three color lands from Capenna are great. I have a couple of those in here.
1, 2, 3. A black. A green and red. To play Karthus, Tyrant of
Oh.
Jun. He's got flying and haste. When he comes into play, gain control of all dragons. Hey, look at that. I have a dragon. And then untap all dragons, since nobody else has dragons.
Yet.
And yet, other dragon creatures I control have haste.
Yep.
All right. That's
And how many +1/+1s are you about to put on? 'Cause you played-
It's 3. Yeah.
Oof. Okay.
so
Why is it 3?
plus 3 to
Because 3 different
Renless's
colors.
ability.
Oh, I misread it. I thought it was like per each when you cast a spell. I didn't read that last part.
For
Mhm.
each of that spell's colors.
Dang.
So Karthus is 3. I mean,
So now I have
always
two
makes it a little
7/7s
harder
at
to
my
cast.
disposal.
Love that.
Well,
I love what you did to keep Brandon at bay. Does not help the rest of us.
well,
Yeah.
it does if he goes smacks Brandon around.
That's true. Smack
They're
Brandon in the air.
They're flyers. Yeah, I mean, and they have haste.
one short.
All right. What else you gonna do,
Yeah.
Blackjack?
I'm gonna go to combat, and Karthus is coming right at you, Brandon.
Just Karthus?
I mean,
Just Karthus.
Okay.
I do need a blocker for the the crackback.
That's fair. Okay. In
7 in the
response,
air.
in
Or,
response
sorry,
to you,
8 in the air.
oh, it's in the air. Okay.
Yeah. 8 in the air.
Those words.
All right. I will just take 8.
Oh, hey, he's almost at 40.
Woo! All right, and then I will pass turn.
All right.
all
Commander.
right. Yep, I will untap. I had to be snarky in chat. Hang on. Draw for turn, and draw for turn. It's a Drapion.
Oh my God, Commander.
Which is with 210 energy with Rack Down and Hazardous Claws. No relation to Santa Claus, but anyway. And for land for turn, I have a Rootbound Crag, which I control a forest, so it does not have to enter tapped. Yay. Okay. Glad I checked. All right. Mm-hmm.
You know, you should probably read your cards more often.
It tells you how they work.
Yeah. I could have cast this card a long time ago.
Yeah, I had that same reaction. That's why I was like, oh.
Also, Blackjack,
What's up?
you have the city's blessing.
You do.
No, I only have. Well,
It-
if you count the enchantment,
which
yeah.
does
Permanent.
does-
It's a permanent on the battlefield.
Yeah, it's just if you control 10 or more permanents.
Oh, then yeah, he has
So
vigilance.
it's, yeah, you have vigilance on all your creatures.
Motherfucker.
City's blessing is nothing to sneeze at, man.
There's one in here.
Lots of people were hunting through Ixalan to try and find the city of Vraska. I mean, it's a big deal. Anyway, so I am going to tap a Cruel Guildgate and a Rootbound Crag for red and green to play a Raging Swordtooth.
Feels.
And when Raging Swordtooth enters the battlefield, it deals 1 damage to each other creature. Any 1/1s on the board?
I'm good.
Nope.
I'm safe.
Okay. All right. Let me see a second. Okay. All right. Tempting, but other use of mana. Anyway, also coming in, I am. I'm fine. I'm fine to wait and be threatening. That's fine. I will give it a +1/+1 counter. And then with the other mana, I will play, because this is candy. So, right, 1, 2, and a white. I'm gonna play a Temple Altasaur. I'm gonna give that a +1/+1 counter as well. A Temple Altasaur is a 4 and a white for a dinosaur, 3/4 dinosaur, which is now a 4/5 dinosaur. If a source would deal damage to another dinosaur you control, prevent all but 1 of that damage. And yeah, I didn't give anything haste, so only thing I've got left going is Knight of the Stampede. I really don't want to swing with, so I'm gonna just kind of turtle up a little and
All right.
ask her.
Untapping.
I'm not
Drawing
that
for
threatening.
turn.
It's only dinosaurs.
Okay, John
Hey,
Hammond.
monk. That was the other name for this deck. Was spared no expense.
Okay. We
Wow.
are going to.
Well, there's some expensive cards in here that I happen to have just gotten because I bought a crap ton of Ixalan cards because Ixalan's my favorite plane. So
Oh, it was a blast to play on.
I'm gonna pay 1 red, and then play Embrith Shieldbreaker.
okay,
Branding. Get rid of your pristine talisman.
In
playing
response, fuck
playing
you.
battle display, the adventure, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry.
No, you're fine. That's
In response.
I said fuck you.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
in response to
Okay.
crap.
He
I'm
was
like the least threatening person right now. I came out
Justin-
hard, but now I can't
No,
do
you're
anything.
threatening to me because you mess with my cards. You're messing with my bananas. Don't touch my bananas.
just an hour ago they were talking about how great each other were, and now they're just beating each other up in Magic.
You know why? Because we're playing Magic.
The gloves come off. Is that it?
Yes. Yes, banana for
Okay.
scale.
We're
I'm
gonna
touching it.
do
That's your banana. It's not my banana.
What if I
a
give it to
red and a green, and then 2 for Bloodbraid Elf, which has haste and cascade.
you? Oh,
Exactly,
yes,
Cole.
Cascade.
Oh.
I don't
Okay.
have a banana, but I have a peach.
That would have been nice. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control 6 or more lands, create a 5/5 red dragon creature token with flying.
Yep. Oh.
Oh wait, I do have a dragon. Hold on.
And then my mountain goes to the bottom,
Yep.
which I could have used it.
I have a dragon
Yep.
Why do you have a dragon?
because it sits on my desk. It holds a single D20.
Oh.
Yep. It's very
I
cute.
thought I gained a dragon by playing a dragon, or by playing a human shaman. I was like, what the fuck is going on here?
Nah,
No,
he's
not
gonna
yet.
wait. Blackjack can wait for you to generate a couple of tokens and then steal them all by blinking his.
Yeah.
Then I will.
No dragon.
What people got on the board? I'm gonna do nothing actually. People got big straight on the board. I'm gonna just stay here.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm gonna just stay here.
Alright. Untap. Missing my talisman.
What?
You should
That's
have
the only
other-
thing I
you
can
should have
do
other
right
stuff
now.
in-
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
brother,
requires
something.
being able to get cards.
Oh, I mean,
Which, give it around. I'm sure that Chaos one will come back.
yeah, you'll get the cycle through. You'll get the filter.
Uh-huh.
Oh, my mana rocks. Jeez, I haven't gotten any of them. I haven't got any of my mana cards. It's funny because I played this on Friday, and I was
And
like,
you had
why?
so much ramp.
I had so much ramp. I was like, I think I need to take out ramp for this deck. I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah. This one has, I think this one has like 10 sorceries, and yeah, 10 sorceries, and 7 of them are ramp.
What I'm hearing is Chaos 1 attacks you next.
I mean, sure.
I'm kidding. What you got, Brandon?
I'm trying to figure it out because you kind of fucked me.
You like it?
I Save that attitude for later.
Mhm.
Look, this is an adult stream. I can say what I want.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
I-
Yeah, I'll do a packing stream after that. Y'all can watch me put books in boxes while Ashen and Red do whatever.
Yep.
Um,
Could play another round because we're pissed.
Is that what the kids
It's-
are calling it nowadays?
Exactly.
Sure, yeah, playing another round.
I almost spit on my water at that one.
All right. I don't know what sequence to put this in. That's the problem. Actually, okay. Here's what I'll do.
Fear not misplaying. I will misplay right after you. Don't worry about it.
2 black. So 1 in a black, and then 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Yeah, that's the order I want to do. So black, 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. For vampire, something or other. It's flying. If I gain life, it gets a counter. If I lose life, it gains a counter.
Wow.
It's a better version of the thing you got rid of.
Well, I mean, I can only do so much.
Yep.
It had to be an artifact.
Vampire something or other?
Scrivener.
Scrivener. Yeah. Okay, and then yeah, Raven, we do it with Spell Table. It's a program made by Wizards of the Coast to let people do this.
Yeah. To have an overhead camera to see your board, and it has demonstrates Wizards of the Coast's amazing, terrible card reader.
Sometimes it works. I think the bigger problem with it is it works until it doesn't, and it doesn't work the rest of the game.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
honestly,
the thing.
I think the software on the card reader is great. It just because it's spell table that the software has no control over how good your camera is or the lighting or any of that.
The sleeves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All of the variables that might make it easier to to actually discern what card it is.
Cool. So, tapped out. I played this Scrivener and an Arbor Elf. I'm gonna go combat. And
It's one of those "you can't stop us all" moments.
that's
Wahahaha.
so valid. I'm gonna look up one thing real fast.
How to play Magic the Gathering.
Well, no, it's more. I need to know.
Does this card work the way I think it does?
Well,
It's
it's a
probably
sequencing
not.
question because I learned this watching Loading Ready run, but
Yeah. Well, we are playing at RELX anyway, so if it doesn't work, we could back it up and figure it out.
so okay. So here, I'm just gonna do it and explain it, and we'll go from there.
Right. Yeah.
Like
Like I said, if we need to back up, I'm fine with that.
so
We have to do it for me all the time, so.
so, blackjack.
Yes.
I'm swinging a crocodile at you. It is a
Okay.
3/3
With what?
with trample and lifelink.
Okay.
Would you like to block it?
No.
Okay.
I'll take the 3.
Okay.
He's tapped out.
I know.
Okay.
But
Okay.
card interaction tends to be weird I'll take the 3.
Okay.
3.
So what I was going to do, because I will talk through this for our
Right.
audience, if you had blocked it,
Yep.
after combat damage has been assigned, but
Yep.
before it resolves, because that's end
Yep.
of combat step, I was
Right.
going to tap Accomplished Alchemist and play a spell. That
Yeah.
would have killed it,
which
but
would-
all the damage had been assigned. So I still would have
Right.
gotten the life link.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, since
Yes.
that didn't have to happen, instead, I have gained 3 life.
Yep.
Also, everyone
You
else
lose a life?
everyone lost a life.
Yep.
There we go. I was
And
waiting for
now,
it.
second main phase, I will tap the Accomplished Alchemist for 3 mana,
Uh-huh.
and I am going to play. Let me make sure. Oh, first, this gets a counter. I'm going to play Deadly Brew. Each player sacrifices a creature or planeswalker. If I sacrifice a permanent this way, I can return another permanent card from my graveyard to my hand. So,
Oh, wait, so I
Okay.
can't sacrifice a token, can I? Because it's not permanent.
Yeah.
no, it's a creature or planeswalker.
Yeah. It's a
Yeah,
yeah.
so it still
It's
counts as a
I
creature.
can't.
Oh,
I shouldn't
oh,
sacrifice.
Oh,
I
okay.
You
gonna sacrifice
may
both
in
then.
fact sacrifice a token. Yeah.
and I'm going to.
sacrificing the Raging Sword Tooth.
I'm going to sacrifice
gonna-
my Arbor Elf as much as I don't want to. I like the rest of my stuff more, and I'm going to grab. Oh, I have options. This hurts. Because I could get. I am going to get the Terramorphic Expanse, and then I'm going to immediately play it and then crack it.
Land per turn. Okay.
To
then-
go
Then
find
go find a
find a basic. And then that is it. Yeah. So
all right.
actually, you know what? No, instead of the Terramorphic
What?
Expanse, I'm gonna get. So I didn't look at any cards. I'm gonna go get
Right.
my Pristine Talisman back, and that just
Okay.
goes to my hand.
Mm-hmm. Because you
Okay.
have to the mana.
Yep, pass.
All right.
And then we have
Blackjack.
I will play Exotic Orchard as my land per turn.
Ooh.
All right. Somebody can make red. Cool. Red.
Yes, someone can make red.
Not me.
Red. And red.
Yes.
That's 3 red. Not you red, but 3 mountains.
4 red, counting red.
I'm not giving you
And-
extra mana.
3
I was gonna.
to play Gishath, Maw of Flames. For giggles. And
man.
then yeah.
I'm just if he giggles, that's probably that. I bet that hurts.
Then we're gonna go to combat.
Mm-hmm.
Both my dragons are going to attack Ash.
Okay,
So that's 16
16 damage.
in the air. and when it attacks,
Yep.
I'm dealing 4 damage to your Vampire Scrivener.
Okay.
And then I'm going to deal 3 damage. What's your commander's power and toughness?
If you do it to his commander, it's 3. His commander's
Yeah.
down.
I'm going to deal 3 damage to your commander as well.
And
For those
what
playing
other
along
target?
at home,
Yeah, you get to pick up another target too, if you want.
Mhm.
it's I thought it's 3 damage to
4 damage to any target
to
and 3
each.
damage to each of
Okay.
up to 2 other targets. Yep.
All right. Lose my
Yeah.
Scrivener. Dina goes.
and I'll ping your crocodile again as well for 3. So for the kids playing along at home,
You just did a board
Gishath-
wipe to a single person.
Yes.
it's whenever it attacks, it deals 4 damage to any target and 3 damage to each of 2 other targets. So
In addition
It's
to
basic-
the actual attack of it.
yeah, in
going
addition
yeah.
to the 8 damage
yeah.
in the air that it's doing. So
Speaking
it's
of,
16.
yeah. So great.
Hey, welcome to the team, Brandon.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can be hip like the under 30 club.
Yeah, welcome.
Woo!
Oh my gosh, I feel so much better after that. Even though not like
You're
blackjack.
gonna be like
was a
on
huge
TikTok
threat.
or something. Yeah,
And then,
now the problem is that blackjack has just made itself a target.
Main phase 2, tap 2 forests to play the Great Henge.
Oh.
Oh dang.
Oh,
Dang.
That's a
I
mana
know.
rock right there.
The Henge is an amazing mana rock that I cannot afford to buy. I'd love to,
Yep.
but no.
Yep.
Yep. I got really lucky that it came out of a pack.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But that's
Yeah, that's
So the Great
very
Henge-
expensive. Yes. Sorry, for the kids playing along at home. This spell costs X less to cast, where X is the greatest power among creatures I control. I can tap it for 2 forests, and I gain 2 life. And whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under my control, it gets a +1/+1 counter, and I draw a card.
yeah. It's that last bit.
Yeah.
Those are the 3 magic words. Draw a card.
How you win, Commander? Drawing cards.
Yep. And then I will pass turn.
Okay. So I will untap in response to the turn being passed to me. And draw for turn. Oh, well that's cute. However, I think command tower, red, white, green, and a forest. Let's have that. And I am going to bring Gishath, Sun's Avatar, out to play. He already has haste, so I'm giving him a +1/+1 counter because he has Riot. And
That doesn't look like a sapperling. Come on, spell table.
No, it's a mountain,
It's a-
obviously.
it's a very, very angry sapperling. And I am going to go to combat.
Yep.
And
It showed up as devastation for me.
I
Destroy
mean,
all creatures and
that's-
lands.
that's fair.
Well,
Reasonable. Okay. Yes. I'm afraid, Ash, that I am going
Yeah.
to swing at you.
all
with
right.
Gishath.
So 8, right?
8. Mm-hmm. Now, whenever Gishath's Sun's Avatar, we're taking the 8, correct?
Yeah, I can't do anything, so yeah.
Okay. Reveal that many cards in the top of your library. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Put any number of dinosaur creature cards. So let's see what we got. Ranging Raptor, Zatalpa.
Oh, look at that soul ring.
Yeah.
And it's gone.
Hey, 2
Yep,
hits is still pretty good.
And any number of dinosaur creatures from among them onto the battlefield, and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. And they do have Riot.
Fucking.
Dinosaurs.
What? Remember when I was the problem?
Yeah, I mean, this deck has now done what I wanted it to do. Yay.
So now I can beat you up.
I mean, you
Each
could.
other
Yeah, I
up,
wasn't gonna be.
you're
Able,
Brandon and
I wasn't
I.
gonna be. I wasn't gonna be able to stop you from beating me up anyway.
There aren't.
We
yeah,
can't
there
now.
aren't
You have
any
a flyer.
dinosaurs.
I do.
But is it
Do
a
I?
big flyer? Can it stop an 8/8?
It's not as big as. Yeah, it can. It's a 5/9, so yes, it
Oh,
can.
it can stop an 8/8 for now.
Yeah, it's a 5/9 with flying, double strike, vigilance, trample, and indestructible. So yes, it can.
Oh, it can stop
Yes, it can
a
stop.
flyer.
Yeah, it
For
can
now.
stop the flyer. And post combat main, I'm gonna leave some mana up
My turn.
and say go. Yep, please.
Okay,
Go.
untap. Draw for turn. A.
Mhm.
Okay. I will.
See, sequencing. I agree with you, Brandon. If I had done one thing before that, but that's okay. I'll try and remember for next turn.
Okay. We're gonna.
This is the future. Evolution.
The gears
yeah,
are turning.
okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, I mean, no, this is,
I'm gonna pay 2 red and then 4. So tap out. For Italy, Primal Storm.
Fucking.
huh? Wow.
It doesn't have haste, right?
That's a dinosaur.
It's not.
Yeah, it
Do
does
you
not
have that
haste.
dinosaur?
Do I have that dinosaur?
Yeah.
Do I have that dinosaur in hand? Is that what you're asking me?
Well, I wasn't asking about in hand, but now I know you do.
What?
So
Just
I
meant
mean, no.
So
And we'll call that my turn.
okay, so
Well,
Red,
see,
is
now
that
I'm not gonna play.
is that in the pre-con or did you add that?
No, that's well. I don't.
You never know.
That
I
looks like
think
a.
that's in
it
the
looks
in
like
the
a commander
pre-con.
symbol.
We
That's like a
own
commander
so
symbol.
many
I think-
copies of that fucking dinosaur.
It's so nice. I
think-
like it. It's good for an
I think
exile
that
deck.
one's.
Especially when I'm fucking
that-
mana starved.
I think that one's in a Capenna commander deck. A new Capenna commander deck.
It's
Probably.
in
I'm
several.
pretty sure it's in this one too, the
Yeah,
exile deck.
It's in several pre-cons.
it's
it
not
is
in the Mind Flayers.
well, duh, because it's not red. All right. Well, that would have
It's
been
time to
nice last turn.
It's time to rebuild, Brandon. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm gonna die next round. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I know what
Um,
you're talking about. Brandon, you know me. I like to draw out the fun.
That's fair. Next time I'm playing my dragons.
Oh, Dragon v Dinosaur.
All right.
Everybody play a lizard deck.
I'll play a cat
Next
deck.
time-
Cats are
I'm
like
hoping
lizards.
to play Mind Flayers next time.
I need to update mine. I have ideas.
It's, where I want it to be.
Okay. Well. uh, 2 black. I'm gonna leave a black floating. I have to pay 2 extra now. Gosh darn it. You know what? Yeah, 2 black. We're gonna make it 2 in black, and I'm gonna play Blight Mound. It doesn't do anything that matters right now. And then
That
I'm
little
going
beastie looks like a friend.
a big old friend. Parker, that is fantastic.
I didn't know Parker played.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Parker, we
Oh,
need to get you on here
Renan-
at some point then.
Yeah, Renan Seri is awesome, and I will point you at Ginny Faye Jetmir's second to add to a Renan Seri deck because Ginny Faye, well, in the Streets of New Capenna, the Cavaretti mechanic is alliance, and the idea is that they want to have as many creatures come in as possible. So anytime you would create a token, Jenny Faye can transform that token for you either into a cat or a dog, both of which are great. Though dogs are slightly better mechanically. Cats are slightly better flavor-wise.
I tapped out to play my Pristine Talisman.
All
So
right.
again,
Past turn. I don't have anything in my hand that's
Wait,
helpful.
how'd you play it?
3 for Blight Mound, 3 for Talisman.
That was in your graveyard though.
I got it
We
back
don't
with
get-
the spell from last round.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
oblivious. Sorry,
Ins-
don't mind me.
Instead of Terramorphic Expanse, you got the
Yeah, though I'm regretting this decision
it.
now that Blackjack blew up my board.
oh, Jumbo.
I would have liked that extra land.
blow it up so much as eating it, really.
All right, land per turn.
I'm just happy we're making land drops. That's great.
I'm not.
I'm
yourself.
surprised I'm getting land drops because this.
Here's the
deck
thing,
is
Blackjack. We trade.
chunking.
Yeah.
We do. We very much do. All right, so blue, black, and a mountain. And I will tap for 2. So I gain 2 life. And play Croesus the Purger. And it comes in with a +1/+1 counter. And I draw a card.
I see. I understand the sub-theme of Blackjack's deck. All legendary.
Yeah. All legend. I actually have a card that lets me cast legendaries for free.
Yep. There's a. Do you have a favorite legendary for this dragon deck? Because there's a card in Kamigawa Neon Dynasty that says the legendary rule doesn't apply to you anymore, and you can play as many of them as you want.
Mm-hmm.
I still play Singleton, so
Yeah, no, I was like, that would be so fun to just kind of like, yeah, what's in your commander deck? 8 copies of.
You mean this one right here? That's in the sideboard for Miram?
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's like 8 copies of Drakuseth, and and everything else is just tutors. Yeah, everything else is just tutors to find the card that let me play 8 copies and land.
Though, technically that wouldn't work, because...
I know.
Yeah.
Well, because the commander format says you have to have unique single.
Yeah,
cards.
your
You
deck.
cannot.
Yeah, your deck wouldn't be
Yeah,
illegal.
legal
The point.
pick first.
The point of that card is you now make copies of everything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It would basically just be like a full deck of just copy everything you have.
Yep.
Yeah.
Play Simic, but it's
puts it
all
to-
legendary creatures.
Yeah. You know. Huh, what's your deck? 20 Black Lotuses, 20 Plague Rats. Let's go.
All right. Green. That card looks familiar. All right, we're gonna go to combat.
Okay.
Um, I'm gonna swing 8 in the air at Brandon. You know what? No. We're gonna play nice. And I'm gonna swing 16 at Red.
Play nice. Swing 16 at someone else who also does not have any flying.
Well, that's for Farseek.
Thank you.
I was about to say again. You touched Blackjack's bananas. Therefore, damage.
Play nice.
All right,
Playing
so
nice. Yep,
let's
yep,
see.
yep, yep, yep,
What
that's
what
cool.
can I blow up with 4? I can't. I can't kill that, so that's all right. I'm gonna hit your Bloodbraid Elf for 4. 3 damage to your Basilisk. And do I want to kill the Goblin? I do. I want to kill the Goblin. And then 3 damage to the Goblin.
Kill the Goblin.
And then I'm going to pay a black +2
Oh, for Croesus ability.
for Croesus' ability. Yep. And I'm going to choose a color. I'm going to
I have one
choose
card.
red.
Okay. I'm just gonna
No,
let you
I'm-
know I only have one card.
Yeah, it has to be who I'm attacking. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
when it deals
does
combat
it
damage
do?
to a player. So whenever Croesus
Use-
deals combat damage to a player, I can pay 2 and a black, and if I do, I choose a color. Then that player reveals his or her hand, or theirs, and discards all cards of that color. So I'm naming
I have
red.
to reveal my whole hand.
yep.
No, just is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Reveal your
Reveals
hand
reveals-
and
reveals their hand.
discard all red cards. Yep, just red.
Okay.
We good with that?
Yep.
Can we
Yep.
show? Okay. I didn't know if you kept wanting to look.
No. I just need to know the colors of the cards you have in your hand.
You're not, a
Playing
liar.
nice, my ass.
I'm
Did
not.
I'm spreading the love around. So you know who's coming next, Commander, right?
Yeah, no, it's fine.
And I will
I'm-
pass turn.
I am thinking about that. Yep. Uh-huh.
I'm expecting a board wipe any day now.
Well, okay.
I need card draw. I don't know where any of my card draw is.
I know. I've got a whole bunch in there. So, and
About midway through your deck.
for this turn,
Hey,
Charizard V Max is 330 energy with Claw Splash and G Max Wildfire.
I don't know how you have the
Still not a
mana.
dragon.
Lovely.
How do you have the mana for 380?
Well, I think that the mana to energy conversion really depends on how the Fed is doing this. So right now
Oh,
the conversion's
wow.
not great.
And how many years has it been? And Charizard is still not a dragon.
It never will be. It is fire flying.
All right, so
If it
Chris
looks like a dragon and
Verge?
breathes fire like a dragon, it's a dragon.
Yeah, okay. I mean,
I'm sorry, I cut you off, Commander. What did you play?
no, you're fine. I am Forest Plains and Boros Guildgate for white. I'm going to play Trapjaw Tyrant. There's a +1/+1 counter on it because of Riot. It is a 5/5 dinosaur. I know, I'm pretty shocked.
Are you sure?
and-
Spell table says that's bronze tablet.
Well, it's a bronze tablet with enrage.
What?
So whenever Trapjaw Tyrant is dealt damage, exile target creature an opponent controls until Trapjaw Tyrant leaves the battlefield.
See, that's what they do. They put a card in Unfinity that is all cards you control become whatever spell table thinks it is.
God.
Yeah, mine's like not reading a single card that Commander has on his board. So I'm just like, okay.
I mean, you need to know the names of them to type them in. I'm happy to.
I know.
I know the camera's blurry, but
Oh, I
That
finally
is
read
an
one. I think, maybe.
amazing-
Yeah, Night of Stampede. I read that one.
That is an amazing dinosaur.
Trapjaw Tyrant, yeah,
Yeah.
he's super fun. And as a between
Especially in Commander.
Yep, and in combination with Temple Altasaur, it's very nice. However, it's unfortunate that it wasn't green, because that would save me a mana that I could really use. Oh well. All right. Well. I think I am gonna have to yeah, I think I'm gonna do this because this is hopefully it's still gonna help me as far as pre-combat goes. I'm going to tap Command Tower for a red and play Dual Shot, which is an instant, dealing 1 damage to each of up to 2 target creatures. I am going to... The 2 target creatures are going to be Ranging Raptors and Trapjaw Tyrant. I am going to exile until it leaves the battlefield Gishath, Maw of Flames.
Okay.
Under Trapjaw Tyrant. And then Ranging Raptors is going to... I'm going to search the library for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield tapped, shuffle my library, which, if it's all right, I will do after we go to combat.
Sure.
Or should I do it first?
No, go ahead.
Well, the reason I'm saying is because I want to go to combat with
everything.
Well, a lot of stuff. Well, but mostly with Gishath. So I could, in theory, if this were a tournament, I should probably find the land first, and then shuffle, and then that's what.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair, but you've also not done any scrying or anything, so I'm not worried about it.
Right. I mean, I have no idea what any of these are, and I wouldn't know anyway. So I have no. It's not like anything stacked. So it's up to y'all.
Yeah.
I'm fine with. I am just going to. Yeah, Blackjack. I'm gonna swing at you with Gishath and with Zatalpa.
What is the damage I'm not looking at?
Gishath is an 8/7 with trample, vigilance, and haste. Zatalpa, on the other hand, is a 5/9 with double strike and vigilance and trample
All
and
right.
flying.
8/7, huh?
Yeah, 8/7 and 5/9, 5/9.
Well, I'll block Gishath,
Okay,
and I'll take the
And-
5.
well, it's double strike, so it hits twice.
So I'll take the 10.
Make that. Okay, and then so yeah, okay. Gishath, so
It's a trade because he's a
Yeah.
8/8.
right, and he does. Okay, he's an 8/8. Right, then that takes
Yeah.
care of Gishath. So here's my question. So he's fighting back, right? So that's a source that would deal damage to another dinosaur I control. So I,
It's another dinosaur, so it doesn't count itself.
right. So if you were hitting Temple Altasaur, that would be a thing.
Right.
So Gishath would
Oh, yes.
Gishath would
So,
take 1.
so Gishath only takes 1 damage. Because it's any source. It doesn't specify the source.
Can you spell this card for me?
Temple.
Temple Altasaur
Base.
is ALTISAUR.
Thank you.
Yep.
Mhm.
So yeah, Gishath doesn't die.
Yep.
Doesn't die, but also doesn't get me any dinosaurs because it
Wait,
didn't do combat damage.
Gishath? Okay.
Gishath's the commander.
Gishath's son's avatar is my commander, so you can just
Yeah.
get
So-
that. But yeah. So
I just want to make sure I
Gishath
understand.
and
If Blackjack
Zatalpa-
traded with Gishath, right? But because
Right.
Well,
but because of the
he attempted to
Altasaur.
trade, but because it
Right.
was okay.
Yep.
That was what I
all
wanted to
but
make
one
sure.
damage. Yeah, all
I
but
understand the one
was
damage. I just wanted to make
prevented,
sure I was
yeah.
understanding what cards were where. Because
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't.
So Crows- All right. So it's my turn to be the big threat.
Uh-huh.
So are those not tapped?
They
No.
both have vigilance.
Okay. And what's giving you vigilance? Or is it just they just have vigilance?
Yeah, the card. Yeah.
Okay.
Gishath has vigilance, and Zatalpa has word soup.
I was making sure it wasn't like everything. Okay.
No, it's not everything has vigilance, just those two.
Okay.
And yeah, these will.
Let's go find that land.
And oh yeah, go. I will go find that land and pass the turn in the process.
Okay. So I will
I have
untap.
to kill a 6/6.
Draw for turn. Um.
Oh, hey, Mariah.
What?
You own 6 lands.
Thank you. I knew that too. I just forgot.
No, I know.
After thinking through what Commander's turn was.
Yeah,
forgot.
there's
Okay,
some
dragon.
yeah.
Some
Magic
word
the Gathering
soup
is a
going.
complex game.
Okay, so Commander, what are your powers and toughness on the board right now?
Okay, Ranging Raptors is
Board
a
white.
3/4.
Board white.
Okay.
Temple Altasaur is a 4/5.
Okay.
Knight of the Stampede is a 3/5. Gishath is an 8/7. Zatalpa is a 5/9. I'm personally 5'10" and 5'10 and a half. Gishath is a 6/6.
Okay.
And I went and found a mountain.
Okay, I gotta deal a lot of damage.
Well, you gotta deal damage to a specific target and then board wipe.
Yeah. Or I can just say destroy all
Yeah,
creatures,
that also works.
Card that,
or exile all creatures. 'Cause there
Temple
are board wipes that do
Altasaur.
Thank you.
that. ALTI.
I got it. It's still there in the history. I just had to scroll up.
Yep. Yeah, that is the one you gotta get rid of first.
That I think that's amazing that that's the threatening card, not the commander that puts like
Well, it's because
on
You
average
didn't
2
get rid of
dinosaurs.
anything else.
well, also
Yeah.
it's the fact most of the board wipes available in the precons are like X.
Do damage.
Yeah, or like deal X damage to creatures. Cause like
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Well, that's the thing though.
I know she's got a blasphemous act, but it deals damage.
Okay.
Yeah. It would take out Temple Altasaur though.
Yeah.
Going to
then-
combat.
Well,
Blackjack. I will
Yes.
swing at you with the Tali Primal Storm.
It's a what is it?
It's a 6/6.
oh, hang on, I got to finish shuffling so that you can exile a card.
Block it or take it.
I don't like how you immediately knew what I.
I mean, it's also just on attack, so that trigger is gonna happen no matter what.
Right.
It is.
In fact,
So it's a
Ah,
matter
what the
of
heck.
if you want her to do it again.
I'm gonna block
Yeah.
it. With an 8/8.
Okay. In response to that block, a green and 1 for Witch's Web. Target creature gets +3/+3 and gains reach.
Awesome.
Atali is now a 9/9.
Great. I got
dinosaurs
nothing in
get
response.
big, y'all.
Mine's land.
So it also I get to untap it. Do I untap it from combat? Like is that or is that not because it wasn't tapped at the start of the turn? Like I don't.
Oh, you would untap it. Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure because technically it didn't start tapped. Okay.
Yeah, you.
Everybody, show me the top.
You got nothing.
Excellent top card.
You
Oh,
got
wait,
Path of,
that
Path of Ancestry from me.
That includes yours. So exile the top card of your library. So all of ours just get exiled.
Did you all have lands?
We all got
Yeah.
lands.
had Path of
Motherfucker.
Ancestry.
Okay, well I have
I
Season of
know.
Renewal. Choose one or both. Return target creature from your graveyard to your hand. Return target enchantment card from your graveyard to your hand. So
I could have used that land.
I could also use that land.
I'm going to return Bloodbraid Elf to my hand.
Okay.
Goes to graveyard. Then second main phase. I will pay 4, 2, and then a red and a green to play Bloodbraid Elf, which gives me Cascade. Motherfucker. Here are all my goddamn land. Sorry. Excuse me.
Whoops.
And then cost land.
Well,
Hey.
There we go.
Venture Forth. That's a good card for me. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put. What's up?
Hey, do your thing. I was just laughing at what this card does.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I put those on the bottom.
And then
Library.
keep going.
Okay, so then exile top card to my library until I exile a land card. Okay.
All right.
Enters the
Wait.
battlefield.
Hold on, I just thought about something. Venture Force costs the same as Bloodbraid Elf.
Oh, you're right. It does.
So that would also go on bottom, and you
Bottom.
would keep.
Yep. So keep going. You need something that costs 3.
could you
Okay,
not play it
Master
for its
Chef.
spend cost?
Wait.
No. It's
Uh-oh.
gotta
Oh,
gotta
it
be the
is,
pro.
it's-
Yeah. Okay, so Master
Yeah.
Chef then. Do you want me to go through
Yeah.
and
Oh.
refine those bottom cards I put on,
No.
or kind of shuffle these? Okay.
Yeah, just shuffle those and
Yeah,
put them
just
on the
shuffle
bottom.
that, yeah. Commander creatures you own have this creature and spells with additional. Ooh.
Other creatures
Ooh.
you control. As long as your commander's out, everything gets a counter.
Yeah, that's a lovely background. Yeah.
Okay. And that was my turn.
Alrighty. It's always fun. Think how much fun it would be if we had 2 Atalis on the board.
No. I don't know what you're talking about. That's not fun.
That's my turn. I said that right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. It is-
Okay, now I need a board wipe.
Okay.
I need more mana, and then I could get rid of it.
Yeah.
I don't even know if
Two-
this deck has a board
2
wipe.
green and a black. I'm gonna play Vane Witch Coven. Whenever I gain life, I can pay black. If I do... Oh! Hey, Outlaws Network! Welcome on in. Thank you for the raid.
Hey!
We're getting our asses... Well, some of us are getting our asses handed to us.
Most of us. It just depends on the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think everyone's got punched a little bit.
I do, in fact, have a board wipe that could do it. But
Okay.
most of this deck is creature cards.
Legendary creature cards.
Shiny legendary creature cards.
Mm-hmm.
Not very helpful when you want to, like, clear the board.
Hold on.
But not as shiny as a Pikachu VMAX.
Hold on. I'm gonna do this sequencing a bit different. 2 black, and then 1 for 2. To be a total of 2 and a black for Witch Coven, because I realize I'm gonna want another black. I'm gonna tap this, literally just to gain 1, and then float a mana. And then I'm going to pay a black to get a creature card from my graveyard and put it back in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna put... I don't have mana to do with any of this. I'm gonna put Blood Researcher in my hand, and I still have 1 floating mana, so now I'm gonna play the black and the green to play Blood Researcher.
Blood Researcher and not Vampire something or other?
That costs 5.
Mm.
I didn't have 5 mana, and I needed blockers
Gotcha.
until
No,
you
I'm-
come in
that
with the
makes sense.
flyer, and then I die.
I would have to hit you twice.
That's fair.
I could have done it with 3 dragons.
And
But no. People don't like my dragons.
now we're are we playing Name That Tune now? I could wipe out Ashen with 3 dragons.
okay, and then I'm going to pass the turn to Blackjack.
Alright.
So for those joining us, hi, we're Huntsman's Hydra. We're a tabletop RPG channel who play things like Blades in the Dark, Swords of the Serpentine, and Dungeons and Dragons, along with some other stuff coming up very soon. And then on Wednesday nights, we get together for some casual Elder Dragon Highlander, also known as Commander, using Magic the Gathering cards. I am playing a Life Gain Witherbloom deck. Blackjack is playing Dragon Tribal. Mariah, aka Mischievous Red, is playing Fuck You, Give Me All Your Cards, also known as Playing from Exile. And Pulsar is playing Dinosaurs.
Yes, that's as complex as it gets.
Well, it
Is it time?
yeah, it's time.
Okay.
It's time for some fun. So 2 black and
Okay.
4. For Deathbringer Regent, it is a 5/6 with flying. It comes into play with a +1/+1 counter due to the Great Henge. I draw a card.
Okay.
That is
And there are
helpful.
5.
And
there are
it
5
says
or
when
more other
Deathbringer,
creatures.
Regent enters the battlefield, if I cast it from my hand, which it did, and there are 5 or more other creatures on the battlefield, destroy all other creatures.
Okay.
Okay.
So, that resolves. Well, on my end, that resolves. And, in the place of the 3 creatures that just died, I
Yep.
get 3 pests.
Yep.
Okay. Mine all die.
3.
Yep. Night of the Stampede dies. Ranging Raptors. Temple Altasaur. Trapjaw Tyrant leaves the battlefield, so you would get
And my
your dragon back.
Yep.
Gishath goes back to the command zone. And Zatalpa Primal Dawn says no.
So, quick question: since it entered the battlefield back under my control from exile,
Yes.
does it get the +1/+1 counter?
It should, because it entered the battlefield.
Yeah, it's entering the battlefield from exile.
What card do you have
Okay.
left, Commander?
Zatalpa Primal Dawn.
Word soup,
A-
but dinosaur.
5/9 word soup
I'm
dinosaur.
skipping it, that's fine.
That I'm surprised Jamie doesn't have in that.
Well, it's because
And
Jamie plays
the Ogre
Soldier
deck.
Tribal.
It's fair,
Okay.
but I mean that would help Audric out in so many ways. Just yeah.
Brian can buy a precon. Or hit me up. I'll build Brian a deck.
All right. So why is it not destroyed?
It's
It has
indestructible.
indestructible.
It has
that-
indestructible.
And is that the flying one?
Flying, double strike, vigilance, trample, indestructible. Yes, that is the flying one. It's
John-
the only one you wanted to get rid of is.
Is the one that I couldn't get rid of.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
So at least now you can do damage to it.
John, tell me what you want to play, and I'll pick something out for you.
Oh wait, John, you've been. I tell you what, I'll
And I
teach
will
you
play a
magic if
land
you
per
teach
turn.
me what a Scizor VMAX is.
Oh my god. Yes, they've been playing
I mean-
Pokemon. They're doing like a ridiculous Nuzlocke, much like Jamie and I are, but completely different.
I mean, I have some idea. It has hard scissors.
It has scissors for
Is
hands.
It has hard scissors as opposed to all those soft scissors we've been using. And max steel spike. What were soft? Would soft scissors be like made out of bread or something? What?
No, then they're Scythers.
All right.
Yeah, that was just you entering the battlefield.
Yeah, it's just me entering the battlefield.
I would be mad about losing 4 cards or 4 creatures, but I got 2 of them for free, so.
I got bugs.
Yep.
I got enchantments.
Yeah. I've run a couple of decks where but yeah, that's turns out it's hard to block with those.
Well, that's not helpful. Because it doesn't count until it hits the battlefield. All right. Then I will pass turn.
Okay.
Oh,
On Blackjack's end step.
okay, on the end step.
I would like to remind everyone that we currently have a Ko-fi goal to release all of the Fire in the Dark interviews publicly instead of just on Patreon. If you want to go check that out. Okay, now I'm done.
I didn't even ask if we wanted to do interviews for Dinar.
I did. There's a whole thread, Pulsar.
Oh, well,
And
did
then
I
no
not
one.
say yes?
No, you did, but then no one committed to anything. Whereas Cole and Parker were like, we're gonna set up everything for Fire in the Dark.
okay.
I just had to show up.
Sure. Tell me when you want to do it. Anyway, so untap, draw for turn.
Board's looking a little empty over there, isn't it, Pulsar?
Salamenke?
Oh my god, Pulsar.
I
Sonic
don't think
Duplay.
I don't think that's legal in this game.
No, probably not.
Look, no, Parker, I really appreciated it. Y'all did like everything for me. It made it really easy. I just had to show up.
I'm
Sometimes
pay
that's
2
like the
life.
best part.
Yeah, I'm paying 2 lives so that Sacred Foundry does not have to enter tapped.
Okay.
And then. Mm-hmm.
I am fully expecting like red to hit me with that chaos wand again.
I mean, I'm running pretty thin on options, so.
And I would deserve it to be hit with that chaos wand.
I will say, not to encourage it, I do have a lot of instants and sorceries in my deck.
I
You do,
don't.
but oh yeah, I guess Pulsar did, or not Pulsar. Blackjack did say that like he's got mostly creatures.
Yeah, they're both running creature tribal decks.
Yep. Let's have a look and pull it up.
Yep. Okay. Well, I'm gonna almost completely tap out in order to bring out Gishath.
Okay.
Huh.
Temple Vigilance Haste.
I have
one
5
from-
sorceries in this deck and
from
no
Riot.
instants.
Oof.
Wait, what?
There are 5 sorceries in this deck.
Oh no, I heard that. I didn't hear what Pulsar said.
Oh.
So Gishath comes out. Rhythm of the Wild gives it. It can't be countered, and it has Riot, which means it either comes in with haste, but it already has haste, or it gets a +1/+1 counter. I'm going to choose the +1/+1 counter because double haste is not a thing.
Extra
and-
haste.
Yeah, right.
It's like drinking a whole pot of coffee.
Well, if you had like double haste, does that like give you first strike? That would be great. But no. Also, Ronus's Monument. I cast a creature spell, so I choose a creature to get +2/+2 and gain trample. I am going to give that to Gishath. I'm going to swing Gishath at red. Which,
Literally,
so it
not
is-
even the threat here. How much damage is it?
No, it's
8.
it's
8.
no, it's 10 because of the +2/+2 from Ronus's Monument.
Cool.
Sorry.
No, you're
Oh,
not.
we're getting
Don't
into
lie.
single digits
I'm-
now.
I'm not. I literally the damage is absolutely incidental to the fact that it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards that possibly have dinosaurs in them.
That explains it. Yeah.
Windstar Sword of Plowshare, Windstar Track, Bellowing Aegisaur, Frilled Death Spitter.
All that matters is
Raptor.
Temple Altasaur is gone.
Kyle, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in. How was Fire Emblem?
Yeah, there's so many raids tonight.
Yeah.
We're doing cool stuff.
We are.
Yes, it's awesome to have people coming in. Yeah.
We're playing with cardboard.
Thanks and thanks and thanks. Okay. So coming in, bellowing Aegisaur, rhythm, Pearl Death Spitter, Needletooth Raptor. Combat is already over, so giving them haste would be silly. So, yep. And then, yeah. And then I'm going to pass turn.
Okay,
I don't
cool.
have the mana to do. I don't have the mana to do much else.
Untap.
And yeah, feel free to hit back. That's, I mean,
Drop with
I deserve
what?
it.
Yeah,
I
that's the main thing. Is neither of us have anything right now.
Oops. Well,
Oops. Sorry. Sorry.
No,
That
I
was
mean-
sounded a lot more sarcastic, or like a lot more like meaner than I meant it to. I'm sorry.
no. I mean, no. I was like, oh right. Well, I
that
forgot
sounded
that
a lot meaner
Atali.
than I meant to do.
I forgot that Atali had been board wiped by somebody else.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
So
yeah, Gishath is doing what he's supposed to, which is smacking into people, but it
let's see.
is mostly to get dinosaurs. Now I just need to get a Temple Allosaur out of my
Okay,
graveyard.
cool. So I will pay 2 green and then 5 for Verdant Sun Avatar.
There it is.
Another dinosaur.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah,
which means
it's
I
a
get
good
I
one.
5.
have that card.
yeah, it's in here
Okay.
somewhere.
Well, out of single digits. Look
I
at that.
know.
Yeah.
And that's my turn.
Mhm.
Cool. Let's figure out this. My 2 cards in hand. I'm gonna have to completely remake this deck. All right.
There are 2 things that I haven't seen this deck do that I know there's a bunch of it in there, and that's card draw and ramp.
To be
Is it-
fair, it
is it-
doesn't need to.
2 green.
It's in there somewhere.
It
Well,
doesn't need to, though.
Black green.
well,
Dina.
Okay.
And then as I've been missing land drops, I actually don't have enough mana to play the thing I wanted.
oh man.
Because all the
Well,
land that
I
I
know.
could have had are currently either exiled or at the bottom of my library.
Hey, I mean, all mine are at the bottom of my library too. So
I know.
You're welcome.
I know. So I'm not blaming you. I'm just pointing out where they are.
Yeah,
I
that's
there.
my first
It is
5
not.
turns.
It's more complaining to the air, not complaining at you.
So is it tea time?
Is it tea time?
Yeah, making tea out of someone's soul.
It's almost. I'm thinking about it. Except she doesn't have. Haste. I couldn't swing with her or do anything with her, and also the people I want to swing at have a lot of blockers.
Have
just
very
had a-
big blockers.
realize a really good combo. Oh,
That only taps for 1. Shoot. Okay. I'm just gonna pass.
Okay.
All right. Untap.
Deadly Dangerous Dragons.
Yep. Deadly Dangerous Dragons.
Really like the concept for this one. I just can't get the like. I think I have too many cards involving pest, or I don't have enough card draw, or both. Probably both.
Yeah, it's something. There was a channel I was watching, and it's you got to look at the amount of card draw compared to how many, how often, what percentage of the deck is,
Yeah.
is that, what chance are you getting each time you pull a card? What's the chance that you're getting the card draw you need?
A mountain +4 to play Ryusei.
Ooh, and it's the original.
Wait, that's a legendary?
It is. Oops, all legendary.
Yeah, no, it's all good. I love it. That's a heck of a card too. Yep. Where's my Temple Altasaur? I need to get that out of the graveyard. Where's my graveyard recursion?
Okay.
Or the card that gives everything flying.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Play
Yikes.
Morph on the Boundless. Choosing Dragon.
I'm shocked.
Shock. Prize.
Oh, so now all dragons cost Wooburg less to cast.
Yup.
Well,
So-
only the colored. So you still have to pay the colorless
the-
amount, but
Yeah,
you
but that
don't
now
have to worry
means
about pips.
that now means Dragon is 4 mana.
Yup.
Yeah. Oh, also the dragons all get +1/+1. Let's not
Yeah.
forget about that.
And I'm at 21 life. Um. You still got that big boy flyer.
Yep.
But I do not feel stable or safe in any way.
Yeah, but it's big. It's big boy indestructible word soup flyer. So
Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna be fine. My life total probably won't be.
true. What? How do you spell its name?
Zetalpa, Zetalpa.
T A L. There it is.
PA.
Like pedal with a Z.
And it's 5/9.
Yeah, it's got a +1/+1 because of Riot.
Okay. And what's the monument do? Does that affect it?
It makes green creatures cost 1 less to cast,
Okay.
and whenever I cast a creature, good stuff happens.
Okay.
But
So it's a 5/9, huh?
with double strike, so it hits twice.
Before my creature can attack. Yeah. That's. Heck, it's just a fun game. We're gonna go to combat, and I'm gonna swing at you with that's 7, 8, 9, a 10/10, and a 6. That's 5, 6, 7, 8. And 8, 9.
So Henge gives everything +1/+1.
Morphon, other creatures I control get +1/+1.
Gives it a +1/+1, and then
And then
then-
Radiant Destiny also gives
Radiant
it.
Destiny.
Also-
Okay.
also
So
they
you've
all-
got a +2/+3.
you have-
Oh,
The,
and they have Vigilance because I did.
yeah.
I was trying to remember what gave it what.
So okay,
Yeah.
so they're +3, so +3. So that's a 10/10 and then 8/8. Okay.
It's a 5/6, so it's a 8/9.
Okay, 8/9.
And since it's attacking, I'm dealing 4 damage to something of yours.
Mm-hmm. Take your pick.
What do you have?
I have Needletooth Raptors are 3/3s. Frilled Death
Okay.
Spitter is a 4/3. Bellowing Aegisaur is a 4/6.
All right, so
Top is a 5/9. Gishath's a 7/6. They're both of these are flyers coming over there, right?
Yes. So I'll deal.
Yeah, one or the other. I can only block one of them, so I'll take whatever.
Right, I'll deal 4 damage to Gishath, and then 3
Okay.
damage to the other 2 little guys.
So Frilled Death Spitter and the Needletooth Raptor.
I'll do 3 damage to
Okay.
each of them.
Okay, I believe that'll kill both of them. Frilled Death Spitter has Enrage. Whenever it's dealt damage, it deals 2 damage to target opponent.
Okay. So
Alright.
I can take it, or whoever.
I'll give it to you. 2 points to
Okay.
your life total. And whenever Needletooth Raptor is dealt damage, it deals 5 damage to target creature and opponent controls.
Okay.
So I am going to go ahead and yeah, I think I'll. That's awesome. It's 10, 10, 5. Yeah, I'm going to block Drakusith. I'm going to put the 5 points of damage on Drakusith as well, and then block it with
Okay.
Zatalpa, which should
Alright.
kill it.
Yep.
And it does 10 back to my 9, which would kill it, except it's indestructible.
It's indestructible. Correct.
Oh, okay.
Gross.
So
And
cool.
then you
And then
take,
I'll take 8
Yes.
and go to 19. Okie doke.
Welcome to the 19 Club.
Yeah, that's cool.
We're now both back under 21. Woo.
Yes. Forever 21. All right.
And
Post combat me.
tap that.
Okay. Cool.
Um,
And passing turn.
So I played a land this turn, right? No, I didn't.
Okay.
Must
You
be
have a
nice.
land.
And I will play a land per turn.
All right.
And pass turn.
All right. Cool.
Land?
Look at that, a
What's
basic
that?
land.
Wow.
Wow, a basic land.
Wait,
I
but
haven't
Plains.
seen one of those in an eternity.
oh, Scryfall knows it's the plains. We can't change it.
We can't make fun of it. Oh no! All right, so that and then Morpeko. Is that right?
Ah, the
Yeah.
Pikachu knockoff.
Or is it?
The
Well, see, if
Angie.
it's the Pikachu knockoff, wouldn't it be more Pico?
No, they never actually use Pika in the name to make it obvious.
Well, it's MOR. Yeah, all right, fine. Anyway,
The best Pikachu knockoff is still Mimikyu.
I know. If you weren't gonna say Mimikyu, I was gonna fight you over the internet.
That
Mimikyu's
is
just
my
trying its
favorite
best.
of the new.
I love all the fan
Or
art
if-
where it's different Pokemon.
Oh yeah, that's all. It's always fun.
Mimikyu
It needs-
is so good.
It needs that, like a pat. Waste its ability slot. I don't care. Well, no, keep the decoy thing that it has, but also its costume is whatever your opponent is using.
Or just the ability to like change its costume
Yeah,
as like just a cosmetic thing.
like Frou-Frou, because you can change Frou-Fru's hairstyle.
Or what
That's
if you
the-
could catch
that's the poodle one,
wild
right?
Mimikyus
Yeah.
that had different disguises? That'd be cool too.
That would be
Yeah,
like
it
the 666 Pokemon.
Well, like a lot of those there's a few different ones like that in Legends of Arceus,
True.
based on the location.
okay.
Nintendo, you can mail your royalty
We're
check
such-
to
We're such nerds.
Huntsman's Hydra. DM me for my
I'm
address.
gonna
We are such
skip
nerds.
pre-comp. Skip pre-comp. Whoa. I thought
You good?
my camera was going. Yeah, no, blackjack camera was wobbly. I thought it was mine. I'm like,
Oh, I must
Oh
have.
no.
no, you're fine. You're fine. No, it's fine. So paying for
Uh-huh.
and
Mhm.
tapping Rogue's Passage.
Yep.
Gishath cannot be blocked this turn. I'm going to swing at blackjack.
Of course. How much am I taking?
8.
8.
I don't have. Yeah, I didn't play anything to give it a +2/+2.
Okay.
Just tap it.
Okay, I took 8. And then you reveal 8. And it looks like we lost Commander.
Yep.
Yep. Do we lose them everywhere? He did.
What do?
This is what happens. We talk about Nintendo, and then they come and they start taking us out.
And he's gone.
One by one. Yep. Okay. So.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, we can hear you.
Hang on. Yep. I'm rejoining the lobby thing. I don't know what happened. I feel like there was a
Clearly, it was
internet hiccup.
Nintendo.
Yes. Or obviously the Pokemon Corporation is getting mad at me.
That's.
Um,
I mean, still Nintendo.
Still Nintendo. Yeah, hasn't changed.
All right. So, of those, so I have 5 cards that are not dinosaurs.
Okay.
And
Yep.
3 that are. So, Ripjaw Raptor, Thundering Spineback, and Carnage Tyrant. And then these go on the bottom of my library, shuffled up. Alright. And so they all have Riot. And again, there's no post-combat. No point not. They can't attack.
Great. All your dinosaurs get +1/+1.
They do. And then in post-combat main,
For a second, I thought you hadn't done combat yet. Okay. I was like, oh,
no,
okay.
combat was just Gishath sneaking in.
Yeah, yeah.
Though
yeah.
I really should have played this as well. But I'm going to play Forerunner of the Empire for 3 in a red, and that's a sequencing thing because I really should have. You know what? I'm going to put him down here in the not a dinosaur category.
There you go. And then you get to.
What?
Oh, and then you get to search
I
for a
get to
dinosaur.
Find a dinosaur. Yes. Which again,
Yeah, check your
since that
library.
is the last thing. Since that is the last thing I'm going to do, I will go ahead and pass turn while I find a
Okay.
dinosaur.
Untap.
Because it goes on the top of my library and not directly into play.
Be
anyway,
what I'm
so.
hoping it is not. Ugh. I had an
Is it
idea,
one?
and my thing fucked it. Okay, so I will. Okay. Okay, 2 reds and a 1 for Brazen Scourge,
Okay.
which I get +3 to my health now.
Nice.
Then I will. Pay
Those are gremlins.
Yeah.
for Chaos Wand, Brandon.
Okay. This hurt. That hurt right there.
What is it even? I can't tell.
Belladros Witherbloom. I would get a pest every round.
Sorry. Sorry.
It's okay. Okay. I mean, like, meh, explore. So play an additional land this turn, draw a card.
It'd be cool if I had a land.
I was hoping the card you drew was a land, but
It was not.
sorry. All right, well.
I appreciate the thought, though. We'll call that my turn. Brandon.
Land. Can't use it this turn, but land.
So is Liliana in that deck, Ash?
No, I don't own any Lilianas, is the problem.
I'm sorry. The not Liliana.
The not Liliana.
She's
like
Professor somebody or other.
no, I do not have the Strixhaven Liliana. I have thought about picking it up. There are a lot of cards that are out of Strixhaven that I wish I owned because they would make this deck better. I just haven't gone
There's
through
a lot of
and
cards in Strixhaven, period, that we want.
yeah.
I always thought it was a kind of cool set, but I skipped over it.
Well, it's actually how we started. This was my first precon, was the Witherbloom precon, which is why I try so hard to make it better, and then this happens. I'm gonna start by tapping 4. So, and I gain a life. Everyone loses a life.
All right, done.
Oof.
And then I'm gonna
Getting kind of low there.
I'm gonna play Well of Lost Dreams. Whenever I gain life, I can pay X, where X is less than or equal to the amount of life I gained, and then I draw X cards. And then going to I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Tap 2. 1 floating, because I'm gonna sacrifice a pest to Dina to make some pest tea.
Tasty.
So she is now at 3/3.
Mm-hmm.
And I gain a life, everyone loses a life. And then that second one is so I can draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm in single digits.
And then hey, Blackjack.
Hey, what's up?
You wanna do something really easy for me?
What do you want me to do?
I want you to block a pest.
Okay.
You have to block it with 2 creatures. That's the only thing.
Okay. I'll block it with those 2.
Okay, it dies, so I have 1 pest left. And I gain a life, everyone loses a life. And I'm going to spend a mana to draw a card. That's all I wanted. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Glad I could be of service.
And then I will crack at the end of my turn. I'm gonna crack my evolving wilds and go find something, I guess. And maybe get my dragon back closer to the top. But otherwise, Black Dragon, it's your turn. Thank you for that service. You may murder me now.
About murdering anybody, but
You could.
I could.
Also, the
then-
planeswalker I have is Sorin, so that way I can just deal 13 damage.
Good point.
I'll
I
find a
had
swamp.
Quackly in this deck for the longest time.
Oh, he's a good one.
Yeah, I mean, she was, and then she does great things for dinosaurs, but at the end of the day,
She's not
I
a
could
dinosaur.
put another dinosaur. Yeah, she's not a dinosaur.
Yeah.
All right, 2 mountains and 3 to play Sarkon the Masterless.
Speaking of planeswalkers,
Yeah, speaking of Planeswalkers.
Oh, that's a War of the Spark one. Yeah. Okay.
And it's from the pre-release too.
fancy.
Oh man, you got to Oh yeah, I see the dates. Yeah. Cool.
I had to trade for
Did you
that
get?
one.
Did I was gonna say?
No,
Did you get
I
that?
wasn't-
And immediately know I have a dragon deck that's going in.
Yeah. No, I had to trade for that one.
I will say I had probably the best trade I ever did at a pre-release is I had it was an Amonkhet pre-release and I had gotten one of the Masterworks in like the color that I wasn't going to play anyway. And basically somebody offered, they essentially gave me enough cash to cover my entire pre-release weekend. Just bought the card from me for like $50, and
Dang.
they're worth like 200 now, but they're at the time.
Well, it depends on the
years ago.
on the masterpiece it is, because like
Yeah,
Sad Robot sits around 75.
yeah. I've still got a Masterwork Damnation that hovers around 220. So yeah.
I'm gonna pay
Oh.
4 for the Ur
He's
Dragon.
out. He's out.
He's out. He's out. That you know what that means? It means end game.
Yeah.
And I draw a card.
Dun, dun. Well, Ur Dragon kind of does what Gishath does.
Yeah. Just
4 dragons
bigger and
attack.
Scarier. But I can only
Well,
put
4
one
dragons.
out.
Right. That's Gishath just kind of dumps dinosaurs onto the board. Well, see, Gishath turns off the electrified fences, and then the dragons or the dinosaurs just get out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oops.
Are you passing turn, Blackjack, or are you good?
Uh,
What are you thinking?
no, I'm thinking.
Okay.
I was about to say I would
Yeah,
swing.
I
I would
thought
swing.
I thought it was pushing some cards forward, as in I am swinging these dragons at people, but that's fine.
Well, because
As
I'm
a
thinking about
people-
how the triggers work.
Mm-hmm. As a people, I have to be prepared to defend myself.
Well, it's not really going to matter. All right, so we'll go to combat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to
Oh.
swing.
They all fly, don't they? Ugh.
They actually Morphon does not.
Okay.
Morphon does not have flying. Poor little ground
Fair.
dragon.
Well, yeah.
Morphon is
He
every creature but dragons.
Yeah, he looks.
Especially-
He looks exactly like a dragon, just doesn't have flying like an actual.
Right. Let's see. So that's
And he doesn't like to talk about it.
8.
It's a condition.
8, 8, 8, 9, and a 13, 13.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, we'll go to combat, and sadly, their dragon can't attack because he's got summoning sickness.
Mm-hmm.
So we will swing with 16.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll swing. Actually, you know what? I'll plus him up 1. He becomes a 4/4 red dragon, which makes him
With flying.
with
7,
flying.
7.
He's a 7/7.
So he's a-
So that's
yeah.
16, 7 is 23.
Did he come into play? Does he have summoning sickness as well? Well, I guess no.
It's just
Never
it
mind.
says end of turn.
It's end of turn. It's the creature. So yeah, never mind.
Uh,
Yeah, that
Does that
you
count?
have to.
That counts because that's the same as vehicles. Because you can't immediately crew something that came into play that turn because it would have summoning sickness. The moment
Alright,
the moment it becomes a creature, if it was the same turn, it gets summoning sickness.
So he would create the dragon and it would have summoning sickness,
Yeah.
but you'd still get the loyalty, I guess.
You get the loyalty,
you still get the loyalty.
and then you get the each damage you control deals 1 damage, or each dragon you
Yeah,
control
each
deals
time.
1 damage.
If they're dealt damage.
Uh,
Yeah, whenever a creature attacks me or a planeswalker
Yeah.
I control, each
Yeah.
dragon deals that creature 1 damage.
Yeah, there's a crack because of Sarkhan. There's a dragon crackback every time you attack black guy.
Yeah.
Yep.
got it.
So 16 at we'll swing 16 at Ash.
Sure. So I'm down to 9.
And I draw 2 cards because 2 dragons attack.
Dragons attack.
Ooh,
And you
boy.
can put one immediately. You can put a dragon immediately onto the battlefield. Or a creature, I think. It's not just a dragon.
A permanent.
A permanent. Oh, nice.
It says
That's
put
even
a
better.
permanent.
That's even better.
'cause-
That's anything. That's
So
a
are we
high.
ready?
I'd like this enchantment. Go ahead.
Are we ready for some fun?
Yeah. What you got?
What I got? I got Fist of the Fist of the Suns. I can now pay Wooburg less, or Wooburg rather than pay the mana cost.
Oh,
And
now
Morphon's
everything's
ability.
free.
Everything's
Yep.
free, so let's play 2 more dragons for the fun of it.
And they both get +1/+1 counters, and you get to draw 2 cards.
Yep. I draw 2 cards.
Wait, why are you drawing cards?
Great hinge.
Because
Because the hinge. Okay. I was gonna say. I
Uh-huh.
mean, Dragon only gives you cards when they attack. Okay, gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And so
Wooburg, Real John Downey. Wooburg is the abbreviation. White. W is white. U is blue, which will make sense when you hear that B is black, and then red is R and G is green.
is green.
So W U B R G is Wooburg.
Wooburg. This is where I would put my Wooburg if I had one.
If I had one, yeah.
And then we'll
yes.
play another dragon because
Why
hey,
the
I
fuck
can.
not?
I'll draw another card.
I was about to say it's free. Play your whole fucking hand.
Well, if my whole hand was dragons, I would play my whole
Why?
hand.
Why isn't it?
Well, I mean,
Because there's 2 lands in my hand too.
I tried to click on that dragon and it just said bottomless vault, and I says, well, that's appropriate.
It's Intent the Dreamer. All right, and I will play. No, I already played Land of Return. I played that.
Mm-hmm.
I will a white and a green +1 to play Fabro Elder. And it comes in with 5 +1/+1 counters.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 1 from the
The hand.
henge. So it's a 6/6.
Mm-hmm.
And I draw a card.
Nice.
That is still not helpful. Why am I getting these now?
That's it's how
What
it
do you
goes.
mean not helpful? Do you need help? Have you seen
They're all lands.
Do you need help? Have you seen your board? You're literally paying, doing things for free.
All right, and then I will pass turn to Pulsar.
Okay. Untap. Draw for turn.
You gotta stop, man.
This is a Necrozma, which I think was in Emperor's Last Groove. But it
There
does
was
have a
so
special laser.
much wrong with that sentence.
Well,
We can see your hand.
Well, all right. So, I guess I'm gonna do a pre-combat thing,
Wow.
or pre-combat main. I'm gonna do a thing. If I can
Uh-huh.
do this. 3 white. 3, 4. So 5 and 3 white. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. Okay. 5 and 3 white. I am actually going to play a dinosaur. That is
What?
Awakening Sun's Avatar. Awakening Sun's Avatar is 5 and 3 white for a 7/7.
wow, it actually
When
got
it
that
enters
one.
the battlefield, and when it enters the battlefield, if I cast it from my hand, which I did, destroy all non-dinosaur creatures.
I'll give you that one.
And no, I know technically dragons would probably count as dinosaurs, but
I will.
Wait, what just
give you
happened?
that one.
Awakening Sun's Avatar,
Hey,
when it
board
comes into
wipe.
play, it destroys everything that isn't a dinosaur.
Wait, sorry. What is the name of this one more time?
Awakening Sun's Avatar.
Sun's
Awakening.
Avatar.
Okay, that's what I was.
Awakening.
I have a dragon or a dinosaur. Cool.
When
Yeah,
wait,
yeah,
enters the
you
battlefield,
have a
if you cast
dinosaur.
it from your hand, destroy all non-dinosaur creatures. Okay, I gain a life. Everyone loses a life.
I
Oh.
hate all of you.
Okay.
He's
Seems-
just like, I did so much last turn, and now none of it matters.
No, because Morphon is technically still all
His
creature.
feelings are
types.
still free.
Yeah,
But yeah.
Morphine still, yeah. And when Forerunner of the
Um,
Empire enters the battlefield, or whenever a dinosaur enters the battlefield and I have Forerunner, actually, Forerunner gets destroyed, so never mind, because it's not a dinosaur.
Well,
on
you
that
could-
note,
You could stack the ETB triggers.
Yeah,
on that note-
okay. Go ahead.
All of your non-flying dinosaurs take 5 damage.
Okay. Let me get track that real quick.
When Ryusei dies.
Right. And I can deal 1 damage to each creature. I may choose not to, just because
Include yours.
because the 5 is going to happen. So, so Gishath
Also,
is not a flyer.
Oh,
And
Mariah,
survive.
you are gonna lose
Gishath
Verdant
survives.
Sun Avatar
Why?
because of Ryusei on
The only
Blackjack's board.
target.
Non-flying creatures.
Oh,
Yep, creatures without flying.
wow. Okay.
Is it, oh,
There goes my
toughness
hopeful
of less than 5?
comeback.
Okay, so Gishath is an 8/7, so it'll survive. Bellowing Aegisaur will survive, and because it took damage, that'll trigger. Okay, this is a 5/6, so it'll survive, and that'll trigger. 6/6, so it'll survive and trigger, or won't doesn't have a trigger. 8/7, so it'll survive. And 7/7
I tried.
with I'm a 7/7 with no, I'll leave it. I don't have
See,
to.
what you needed was Scourge of Valkis.
I have that card in this deck.
I know. I'm just saying,
So-
if it was on the board, we would have all been dead by now.
For my 2 enraged triggers, Ripjaw Raptor lets me draw a card. Cool. And Bellowing Aegisaur, when it's dealt damage, +1/+1 counter on each other creature you control.
Nice. So I helped you out.
Hmm.
I'm expecting that crackback any second.
I think Pulsar wins.
Yeah, by default, I think he wins. He can deal enough damage to all of us that it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay. See,
Well,
Ashen.
he's got to be more careful with you because you have more fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I will deal. I'll deal 1 damage to him.
He doesn't have the. He doesn't have the Altasaur.
Yeah, Altasaur's not here. Otherwise, these guys.
I just
these
meant
guys
he
are
has to
taking-
deal. He has to deal enough to get past your block.
Right.
Was what I
Mhm.
meant.
Well, yeah, that, and since he's attacking me,
He'll take 1 damage.
he'll take
Mhm.
he'll take 1 damage.
Speaking of assigning combat, yes, Blackjack Zatalpa is going to come in the air over Morphan.
Yep, because
Never
Morphin
mind.
doesn't fly.
Never mind.
Yep. And that's what, 10?
It's 6/10 with double strike, so 12.
Yeah, so I'm dead.
And then
Yeah. Just if you just
It's
swing
whatever
out, you win.
swing at.
Yeah.
yeah, I think yeah. So let's see.
Concede.
Because none of us have blockers.
Yeah, 6 and 4 for Ashen will do 10,
Yep.
and just 7 and 9 is 16 for Red.
Cool. You win.
That's what I had in my hand.
Damn.
Oh my gosh. So if I had gotten like 1 more green, right? So I had Verdant Sun Avatar, and then I could have done Azrui's Predation.
Oh man.
Hey, there's my soul ring.
Which at one point would have given me 44 health in a turn.
Where?
So
But it was a green
Yeah.
short. Or a mana
The
short in
card I-
general.
yeah, the card draw was I got Lifecrafter's Bestiary off of the Enraged trigger on Ripjaw Raptor, and the card after that would have been Vanquisher's Banner, which is also draw a card when you play Dino.
So I was ready to
Crucible.
deal if the board wipe hadn't happened. I was ready to try to deal. But I could have only dealt like 6 damage
There were no
to.
dragons for a while.
Literally, if it had just gotten to me, I would have been fine.
Yeah.
Because I had the mana for that. It had got to me, and I had
Did I put?
Verdant's thing still up if Blackjack didn't trigger, but I would have been fine.
Yeah, there's how I'm gonna get all of my legendary dragons into
Yep.
play for 4 mana.
Yep.
There are multiple ways to get my very expensive dragons for cheap.
Yeah, I love that combo of reduce the cost by Wooburg to make everything cost Wooburg. That is
Yep.
so good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 the next
combo
5,
doesn't
6,
always work, but
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so 12 of the next 14 cards were lands.
Oh, goodness.
See, all
Yeah,
I want
those
is
two-
to Aether Flux Reservoir someone. That's all I want to do.
where are all the dragons?
I have a whole
super
energy.
helpful.
See, and it's amazing because I look at Aetherflux Reservoir and I think, well, that should have energy on it because it's absolutely Kaladesh, it's absolutely Ether. I mean, why isn't that energy? But it's not. And
It's
That's
because about halfway through the Kaladesh set, they realized energy wasn't going to catch on,
Oh,
and then
so
it never
there-
showed up again.
that's not entirely true because they did Kaladesh and Ether Revolt, and that was all. And energy was a big deal. But yeah,
Yeah, I was
it's
gonna
one
say
of
there's
those that-
multiple sets I think that.
But
have
that was in the
energy.
block. It was the
There
same
are
block.
Exactly two.
There were two, and they were right next to each other.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that Etherflux is out of that block, and like, why is this not an energy card? But whatever, that's fine. But I will say that was a first for me. Cool. I
The
clearly I
fact
need to
is,
play I need to play very simple decks, just dinosaurs and just yes.
Simple.
Well,
Victus is
sometimes
my
very
answer
effective.
to your indestructible dinosaur.
I thought.
Yeah, Zatalpa. I mean, I like Itali, but Zatalpa is of the two my favorite.
I'm gonna have to stick this deck list in something and see where either my mana curve's not good or I just don't have enough ramp.
And maybe I would say look and see if EDH Rec has an upping the average about it. 'Cause
Well, the problem
those
is,
are pretty-
so
those are pretty good
the-
videos.
the weird thing, well, the first thing I run into is that, at least for Witherbloom, there's a lot of cards I can't afford.
They're
Second,
usually fairly expensive.
and the cheaper versions are about twice as much mana.
I will say that I'm probably gonna head off because I have an interview tomorrow.
Well, yeah,
Fair
I was going to say
enough. Good luck
I am
with
not.
that.
I am not playing a second game.
No, I know,
so
but
we are.
I want to get ready
It's
for
late.
bed. So good night. It's been fun.
Well, hi,
head
you're
off?
Thank
you're
you for
mischievous.
playing Red. It was
You're mischievous Red. You're gonna run a show on Huntsman's Hydra called Shifting Worlds. You're also co-founder. Blah 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 blah
Yeah, all those things. But
Okay.
thank you.
blah. Now you can go.
Love y'all.
Good night. Yes, I think Ash. Given that you guys are going to get married, you're allowed to talk up your partner.
I mean, I'm allowed to, but I prefer when people talk about their own things
sure.
in case I don't remember everything.
Right. Sure.
But anyways,
in the instance where somebody has to, I got to get off right now. Then sure. Here are the things I remember.
But that was Mischievous Red. I'm Ashenworks. I have a command for myself, so I'm just going to use that. Go to ashenworks.com/links. That's all my things. And then I am the lead producer of content here on Huntsman's Hydra, along with a bunch of other titles that I just make up to kind of describe what I do here. I'm in the background of everything. I have eyes on you in chat. Every time you talk, I see it. Try to be as threatening as possible, even though I'm just a cinnamon roll. Blackjack, who are you?
I am Blackjack of Blackjack Crafts on
My
Twitter.
Sandaconda don't want none, hun. Anyway.
I am a novice dice crafter. I pop up in a bunch of different communities. I'm dabbling in leatherworking. I play Magic here. What else? Oh, am shooting to open up commission slots to make dice for people this fall. Keep an eye out on my Twitter, and I will announce that there.
Nice.
All right, Commander Pulsar, who are you?
I am Commander Pulsar, obviously. No, I'm Commander Pulsar. I have titles like Dinosaur Wrangler, Malt Shop Guru. I actually do run tabletop role-playing games on Huntsman's Hydra. We just finished up Denari's Half Dozen, which was super fun, a nice cliffhanger ending, and literally falling off a cliff. Yeah, I normally stream on my own channel, which is twitch.tv/Commander Pulsar. But for the next couple of weeks, I am moving into this house that I just bought. So I am both broke and very busy while I pack everything I own up and get ready to move. And on the plus side, that hopefully at the beginning of September, I'm going to be streaming again from a brand new office space, stream space that is actually dedicated to that and is not just my living room. And yeah, so hopefully I look forward to seeing and doing more stuff in the fall. And I hope to see you there. This was a welcome break from cleaning the new house and packing the old.
Mm-hmm. And like I said, that was Mischievous Red. She is the lovely co-founder and business guru of Huntsman's Hydra, whereas I am the content and tech gremlin. Anyways, we are gonna raid Aki, who's playing Cult of the Lamb and probably has Twitch integration. So, send some love. If you're subscribed,
I know.
use some emotes. Otherwise, just use your favorite emotes, as long as they're appropriate.
I know absolutely nothing about this game, so
you almost get
Oh my
sacrificed, and
gosh.
instead the demon decides you're gonna start a cult for it.
okay.
That's it.
It's adorably, concerningly creepy.
Yeah. But anyways,
Very good.
we're gonna head out, and then we'll explain Cult of the Lamb to Pulsar offline. So peace, y'all. Bye bye.